This place feels so strange. It does not feel like home, nor do I yet have any hope that it will ever feel like home. It feels very isolating, and I feel we are very vulnerable, although I do not want to give in to it. Since coming to this place, when no one knows me, I feel an increased sense of my multiple identities: widow, daughter-in-law, and, most acutely, foreigner. Not just a foreigner, a Moabite. Excluded from the assembly of the Lord, unclean. Yet no one seems to see me as Ruth. I cling to Naomi, my mother-in-law, to familiarity, but hiding away, afraid of strange glances, hurtful words, and hard work will not put food on the table. When I chose to come to the homeland of my husband with Naomi, I left behind my family, my culture, my religion. Now I must step out and put my faith in the God of Israel, the God of my husband and mother-in-law. It is late spring now, the beginning of the barley harvest. I know there is enough for us, for everyone. People may see me as just a foreigner, just a widow, just a woman, but I know what is just. I know what I can legally claim. I will not give in to injustice, but I will go out and claim my rightful share. The God of Israel is a just God. His laws ensure that the poor are provided for. I can go and glean in the fields, to collect that portion of grain which the farmers must leave at the edge of the field, which falls to the ground when harvested. Yes, it is a step down from what I was used to in Moab, but it means we will not go hungry. Naomi has given me her blessing to go out and see what I can gather behind the harvesters. I think she is afraid for me. To be honest, I'm a bit afraid too. A young woman, alone, out in the fields, could be such an easy target. Perhaps if I keep my head down and work hard, they will just leave me alone. I pray that whoever's field I go to will not rebuke me, or worse, and will be kind and generous. The man who owns the field where I went to glean came down to see his workers. His name is Boaz. Naomi tells me he is a relative of her husband, our closest relative, although I did not know this at the time when I first saw and met him. He spoke kindly to me. He instructed me to stay with his young women and follow them right up until the end of the harvest. He invited me to drink the water they drew from the well, and at mealtime he offered me some of their food. He even had instructed his young men not to harass me. It seemed also as if they were deliberately dropping grains for me to collect. Perhaps that was Boaz's instruction to them too. It was humbling to be given such a privileged place, even though I am not one of his workers, and a foreigner. He acknowledged me and knew about me. He spoke a blessing upon me, asking the Lord under whose wings I have come to take refuge, to reward me for what I have done for Naomi. I never expected such a welcome or such treatment. Was it coincidence that took me to the field of Boaz, my kinsman by marriage? Or was it the hand of God at work, covering me with his wings, protecting me, and giving me refuge and security? Through the actions and kindness of this one man, this place is beginning to feel more like home. My hope is strengthened. Perhaps God has a plan for me.